Well, when we first had Raya, we bounced around from daycare to daycare. We tried the in-home daycare, a couple public places here in Kenosha, and we drive by it every day. We both work in Illinois, so we drive by it 4 times a day, and just decided to come in and take a look. And we really liked what we saw. I mean, you walk in, the first thing you see are the bright colors, the vibrant letters and stuff on the wall. There's an obvious visual curriculum, and then once you get to know Miss Corey and Miss Holly, and they take you on the tour and show you their routines and stuff, you find out they have a very good curriculum.
For me, I liked that during our tour, they were open to a lot of questions. We're very involved parents, so if we have any suggestions or ideas, or just want to know more about something, they're very open about sharing. And aren't offended by any questions. In fact, they encourage it. And more than once or twice, I've heard them say, we really like parents who ask questions or who bring up, perhaps a concern and their views, because it helps them make it an even better place for the children and the staff and other parents. So we don't have any concerns, but I feel comfortable that if something comes up that I know I can talk about it and talk through it and share ideas. And for me, that's important just from a mother's standpoint. In regards to how her day would flow and what she was learning, I would say that we definitely notice a difference between in-home daycare and this type of setting. I think that she learned a lot of different things. Their curriculum's pretty structured, but there's lots of room for play and fun time, so I like that variety. She definitely likes getting report at the end of the day, whether they get a smiley face and comments on what they did well and if there's any areas we should work with them on. So we like that daily progress report. And they even had, I don't know if it was mid-year or end of year, an actual progress report, which I think from a teacher's perspective, it's nice to see an actual structured report that parents get, and I didn't even know you got that in daycare, so that was a nice surprise for us. It made it feel very official in regards to there's definitely structured learning taking place.
I know for being first-time parents, the number one thing is absolutely safety, and your kids, Raya, is so safe here. We have no issues at all about the dependability upon the daycare. Any safety issues that happens, I mean, it's in a beautiful neighborhood. There's very little traffic, no businesses around. So, I mean, that's number one. So you'll have peace of mind during the day. And they're effective communicators. They do the online, they email us, Miss Tuttle emails us, phone calls are made. I mean, it's very, very good as far as the security and safety of your kids. And that's first and foremost. It should be for everybody. And secondly, they do have, like Kim was just talking about, they have a very structured setting, but still with guided discovery enough for the kids to learn and grow. But it's a routine. They're getting used to school before school, so it's very, very good.
She's definitely a social butterfly. She looks forward to coming to daycare now. We actually call it school in the home because there's so much learning taking place. It's not just daycare that's part of it, but there's so much learning that we call it school, so that she enjoys this. Then we know when we get to the transition to school, we're hoping that she'll truly like school as well. What we like to hear is when she comes home and she talks about her different friends at school and she knows them by name. She tells us neat stories about school, and it's neat to hear her say all the different names, and she refers to them as my friend. And we like their approach on kind of behavior guidelines, and they come up with creative ways to help them make good choices. For example, the one we always tell our family that's pretty cute, but it works, is we don't push our friends, we push buttons. And so different things like that. They're subtle, fun, creative ways to implement the behavior guidelines. And she'll repeat that on and on. Mom, we don't, push our friends, we push buttons. And everyone's their friend here. There is no, only certain people are their friends. Everyone's your friend at school, and I like that approach too. So there's lots of neat creative ways that they help them learn. And we have a lot of friends with children that are in a similar age group, and some stay-at-home moms that are interested in getting their kids to socialize more. And that's okay. We definitely have recommended it to our friends, and the benefits, I think, are again, you have the discovery, the playtime, you have the vibrant different rooms, the different behavior guidelines, how to share. They have the ABECA curriculum, so they actually have a specific curriculum that they follow. They have lots of neat, just a lot of neat things within the program. They have uniforms now, and they're constantly doing little things based on parents' feedback or things that they come up with. They're very involved with community. I've never seen a daycare so involved. And just having a little experience with another daycare and through friends, hearing stories. So we're very happy overall with it. There's a lot of value to the experience. I think I look at the tuition as an investment instead of an expense. So I guess I would say overall we're very happy. And if anyone was interested in hearing more personally, we're open to a phone call to share.